Hey everybody, this is Josh. Today I want to share a little food for thought. So I'm thinking about it. We share tricks. We make videos with something really complicated, really impressive. But we don't ever really share how we got there. And that's kind of the most important part. We forget about the innovation and grab onto this one little thing that we can hand on. The beautiful thing is, it doesn't have to be that way. So I hope that you'll join me, you'll watch this, and hopefully you'll share your own food for thought, and we can get to be sharing more than just the culmination. We can share our process, help each other learn how to innovate. So let's start here. I was thinking about split seam. Thinking about how in wall, this snake here, boom, and this snake here, boom. One where you close the whole pattern around your body from top and bottom at the same time, or bottom and top at the same time. How it moves back to forward. I was thinking about it. Since it closes, boom, and moves back to the front, it as a pattern is moving all the way to the back plane at the same time. I'm taking 2 points and just pushing them backward at the same time. So, of course, you could do this trick with a cross as well. So I got thinking about all these tricks and how they all connect to each other, and how they all operate within that same principle of moving this split same pattern at the same time, backward, oscillating them backward and forward. I thought, how can I do that without reaching to the backside plane? The backside plane is where I go for here and for here and for here. So how do I do it without that? And the thought was, let's move inward. So my thought was, how can I move inward at that time? So instead of reaching across or reaching down and onto the shoulder, I would reach in to inside space. My first thought, that's impossible, but I'll give it a shot. So I got to this point where I could reach, boom, inward. The hand that's coming down comes down and in, reaches inside the shoulder. The hand that's coming up comes up and in, inside the shoulder. Both of them kind of anchor into that inside space. Boom. Create the center Lovelace. It's not part of a weave, it's just brought through what I've learned is called an introversion into Lovelace. And it's a Lovelace because I can pull them apart and it's not tangled. And ideally, if you could add twist, you could add even more twist. And boom, invert. It's something I haven't really spent a lot of time on, and that one is tangled, that is an inversion. So I was thinking, keep thinking along those lines and go, well, why not inward and back at the same time? So I thought, let's take that motion. Let's go inward, boom, and I'm up over the shoulder. And I come into this place where I enter across, and they come right back apart. So I'm, boom, introverting in isolation, pushing it over my shoulder, ending up in crosser position. Maybe that's something that connect to a meltdown or something like that. It's just an interesting idea. So I started taking that and putting it all over my body. Let's use that tunneled isolation to tunnel to the other side of your body, around your legs or something like that. And what I realized is that these are all just body isolations, body tracers that I already do. So I kind of walked myself in a circle back to something I knew through a question that I had never asked myself before. So hopefully that gives you a little food for thought. And please share your food for thought. If you have an idea that you thought of, it doesn't need to be necessarily that complicated. It can be something small. But just share a little bit of the way you think with everybody else, and hopefully we can change the way we look at tricks.